I'm just waiting for the live to populate. Hi everybody, how are you doing? Babsy, hi, how are you doing? Ellie Bell, hey. Akariku, hello. How's it all going? Have you got a good weekend planned? Tat, hello. Obviously I'm streaming off a mobile device. Patty, hello. I'm good, thank you. It may sound a bit windy because the wind picking up. Oh, you're working. I'm just spending the weekend with the family and the kids. So the wind is picking up. I am in a sheltered area at the moment, so when I walk out of this area, there will be a lot of blowing. I can't help that. I haven't brought me wind guard. So the original investigation that we had planned for this evening has been, I won't say cancelled. We've took a rain check to next Friday. A few things actually came up with the family and with Tony, which is why I'm by myself this evening. Elabelle, I'm done with school, so basically every day is a weekend for the next 3 months. Oh, wow, cool. I think if I had the next 3 months off, I'd be investigating a lot of different places. Tina, hello. You were Mason and watching me on telly. Hello, Mason. Hope Tony's okay. Yeah, it's nothing wrong. He's just got an appointment very early in the morning. Before I start, I would recommend that if you go investigating, you never do what I'm doing tonight by yourself. It's only because Tony couldn't be here and the location changed. So next Friday, we will be at the private residence. So it's kind of a vigil, what I'm doing this evening. Creepy doll. Hi, Mark. Can't stay. I'm out town visiting tonight. No worries. It was nice to see you for a few seconds. Yeah, it's okay. It's fine. Hi, Rachel. How are you doing? Mason, wave back. Hello, Mason. Yeah, if I do miss your comments, you'll have to type it again because I do miss them. I'll scroll back up. Visiting your son, creepy doll. Watch tonight. Yeah, I'm sure YouTube will save this live. So the plans for tonight is just an hour or so. It's dusk at the minute, so it will start getting dark. And I do know the area. I work around here. I know this location well, so that is pretty much why I'm by myself. But never investigate a cemetery by yourselves, guys. The 3 mods that are on here as well know exactly where I am. Well, Tina does. I'm sure she's told the other 2. So always let somebody know where you're investigating if you're by yourself. Yeah, it's more of a vigil this. I brought a few things. This is the still camera I was using at the last live location on Hessel Road, where my batteries kept getting drained. So it's got a new set of batteries in. Going to go around. I'm going to be taking a few pictures. I'm going to be taking you guys with me. I've got the ghost box, the temperature meters, the EMF, and I'm going to be doing some sound recordings. There's different sections in this cemetery. There's a war part where Hull was heavily bombed and a lot of body parts were found during the Second World War. They couldn't be recognised, so they just put them all into kind of one area. I'll maybe take a look at that. Depends how bad the wind is over there. I'm just kind of sat in a sheltered area. I'll let you guys know a vigil. A vigil is kind of just, I'm here, I'm just taking note, I'm watching, I'm listening, I'm taking obviously notes, photographs and video on this camera. You know, if I do feel anything, I will start asking if there's anybody with me. So yeah, I'm just watching at the minute. Got the lab running. I'll pick the camera up and show you guys around and show you how big this cemetery is. So, like I said, you may get a big gust of wind. I'm in a sheltered area. Just a sec. I should have turned the camera around. Just bear with me while I spin the camera around. So I'm just repositioning the camera and tightening it to the tripod because I can see and flip the camera around from this position. Where is it? Let me switch. So I'm in this sheltered area. I'm just sat here, look, in memory of the citizens that were killed in the enemy raids. I'm just lift the camera up. And over there, there's a walled area where obviously ashes and things are kept. God bless them, exactly. They did their bit for the country, certainly. It's massive. I mean, you can't really tell how big this place is. And it is getting dark. And look at the sky. It's cloudy. I hope the rain doesn't come just yet. Otherwise, I'll be making a mad dash for the car. Ellabelle, may everyone buried there rest in peace. Yeah, exactly. What's the cemetery called? I'm in the Northern Cemetery in Hull. Yeah, it's beautiful. I find cemeteries really calming. I think the atmosphere certainly changes on a night. I've been here a few times on a night. Like I said, don't do it by yourself. Never visit a cemetery on a night by yourself. There's something about cemeteries that amazes you. Yeah, I mean, I like the really old medieval ones. I mean, these are probably early 1900s at the latest. Is Tony coming later, David? No, Tony's got a very early start in the morning on a job, so he cannot come. That's why I'm by myself tonight. The private location at somebody's house is next Friday. I keep getting corner of the eye phenomena. You know when you see it out just in your peripheral where you think somebody's stood there? Why not go on your own? Because if you don't know the area, I mean, when it gets dark, there's lots of things you can trip on and fall over. You never know who's about, but obviously nobody comes in here on a night. It is actually fenced off. There's only one way in and it was actually open, so I just come in. But I do actually know the area very well. It's dangerous. And if there is any kind of energy about, which is quite possible, you never know how it's going to affect you. If you have any kind of illness, there's never anybody around to help you. So that's why I recommend not going by yourself. The mods do actually know where I am if anything does happen. I'm just going to pick my gear up and I'll take everybody for a walk. If the signal drops out, I'll go back to the spot I was before where we did have a signal because it is a big area. I'm not sure about the coverage in this area. Are the mods local? Yeah. All the mods are local. We all know each other. As you can see, the camera's out. Just as I'm walking around, I'm just going to take a few shots as well. Just something to look through a bit later. So I've got my bags. I'll just take you guys with me. You'll send Babsy in for me. All right. So I'm going to show you this walled up area. Inside here is where they keep, you know, all the urns and things. So yeah, like columbarium. On charge. Oh, your push bike's on charge, Barbara. I mean, there's gates on this. I don't know if I should go in. If they lock them while I'm in, I won't be able to get out. What happened to the last live stream? Technical problems. What was we doing on the last live stream? I can't remember. So you see, like this. This is like one of these areas. These have all got urns behind them. Or in the garage? No, we finished. I think the live saved on YouTube somewhere. So I'm just taking some random shots. When you take random shots, that's normally when you get something in your shots. Hi, Sarah. Yeah, I was seeing things out the corner of my eye. You know, when I was walking into the cemetery, there's nobody else in here. I've had a look round. The gates are shut. There's only one way in, which was open, and I come in it. But you know, when you look, and you have to look twice. Yeah, there's no times on the gate. The small side gate was just open, so I just walked in. People do actually come and visit. So I am hearing shouting in the distance. It's probably travelling on the wind. See, that building there is one of the old chapels where they used to do the cremations. I think they closed it down because they what do you call it? What's that? Found that building material in the walls was dangerous. What's the bloody name of it? I've lost. It's a bit later being up early. What gig are my memory cards? I've got all sorts of gigs. I think with the 4K memory cards we've got, because we use HD and 4K, some of them, I mean, the 4K ones are a lot more money, and I think that one's about 64 gig, something like that. I'm just taking some random photographs as I'm walking around, and I'm just looking and listening. There's a lot of seagulls about. Asbestos, that's the word I was looking for. I've been awake a long time today. I mean, on a night time, it does get really creepy in here. The atmosphere certainly does change. Going to sit on that bench over there. Am I going to the Armed Forces event this month? Whereabouts is that, David? Are you from Hull? Carlitos, oh my God, the live stream I was asking about was another PSI and you subscribed. Right. I know there's a PSI in America. Or you're in Lancashire. I think that's about a 2.5 hour drive from us. By the looks of the grass cutting vertical. Yeah, that's the council for you around here. I mean, they could have collected the grass as well. It just looks horrible, doesn't it, when there's all the dead grass what they've cut. There is an Armed Forces Day in our city, and we do actually go to it most times, to be fair. I'm hearing voices again. See, the voices could be in the distance and it's travelling on the wind. It's hard to tell. Just looking at the top of the trees to see which way the wind's blowing. Okay, so there's somebody in a cemetery. I've just seen them. I'm just walking away now. Vertical. Oh, I know what you mean now. No, in this cemetery they're not buried vertical, stood up. There's some Jewish cemeteries where they are buried vertical in the UK, but these are actually laid down. Family plots, normally 12 feet, depending how many you want them in. They do some of them 6 feet deep as well, if it's just a single grave. Didn't see where those two people went. I don't even know how they got in. It was coming from the other end. Oh, I can see where they've gone. They're right over there. Hi, Lisa. So I'm just taking some photographs. I'm just waiting for them people to go. I think they've walked right out towards the other side now. Is there a church in this part? No. That's why I'm calling it a cemetery, not a graveyard. There's a chapel. Don't think you can see it. Over in that direction. Just past that tree line. It is pretty creepy, you know, when you get that feeling like someone is behind you when you're walking. It's like that. Right, I'll make my way back to that bench that I was going to. Check this out. you're having the chills. How cool is that look? That is, isn't it? Mr. Rough Dog, I'm watching you from behind a tree, Mark. Kidding. Yeah, probably what that feeling is. Mr. Rough Dog is hiding behind a tree. Is it a weeping angel? I can see it's got a dove in its hand and some flowers in the other hand. I don't think it's weeping. It's kind of looking down, got its eyes closed. I do like them. Right, let's get to this bench and get a ghost box out. Rachel, it's a weeping angel, don't blink or it'll get you, from Doctor Who. I was never really a big Doctor Who fan. I used to watch it when Tom Baker did it, but that's going back a long time, before you was probably born, Rachel. You hate that episode. Okay, so I found the bench, I'm sitting here. So I'm like on a crossroad here, look. Crossroads. I'm hearing voices again in that direction. I think it's people shouting in the distance and it's travelling, you know, on the wind. Imagine all these big trees are feeding the remains. It's a beautiful idea. Yeah. Have you seen those burial things they do now where, Shandy, hello, where they put your body in like a pod and they put like a sapling, a baby tree in it, and they just put you in the ground, and your body fluid, shall I say, it breaks down and it feeds the plants. I bet it's darker than we are seeing. Cameras are so good at grabbing light. It's still kind of a bit light. It's cloudy. I'm just hoping it's not going to rain. I keep hearing noises and seeing things out the corner of my eyes. But I think it's a lot worse when you're by yourself in a place like this, especially when it's dark, because your mind does play tricks on you. So I'm placing a temperature meter and EMF around me just in case anything happens, basically. No rain forecast, Tina. It's really cloudy, that it's overcast, as you can tell. So millighosts, not micro Teslas tonight. How's it going tonight, Badass Badger? It's going all right. I'm pretty much by myself in the cemetery. It's dusk. The light's just slowly going. So I mean, I'm not going to be here all night. I'm just kind of doing like a vigil by myself, if you like, just wandering about, taking photographs. I'm seeing things moving again over there. I just made it out. Somebody's tied a balloon to a gravestone. It keeps moving and popping out. I thought it was a head. Do they get the nutrients dogs and that trained to sniff out bodies? Will they let smell? Yeah. Another sign to look out for if you're going to a haunted location and you've heard stories of bodies being buried. we say this, look for big patches of nettles because they tend to grow where bodies are in the ground. I've got a catch up from yesterday, says Shandy. Badass Badger, it's pretty dead at the moment. Dare I say grave? Gillian, hello. Oh, you're never late. So it's 15.4 degrees Celsius here. Don't measure in Fahrenheit. I'm not in America. I'm just hearing. So. Hi, Taz. Yeah, really, Babs. You learn these useless facts from us, don't you, on PSI? I keep hearing things. I'm sure it's the trees. Hi, Sarah. So I'm going to have a quick go with the ghost box from Happy Droid. Outdoor investigations usually a disaster because you can't see very far in night vision. Yeah, I've got no night vision on this because I'm streaming off a mobile device. I've brought a lot of illumination with me when it does get dark. But you're not the only one. I'm in the middle of a cemetery and I can only see as far as you can on the camera as well when it gets dark. So I'm going to be using, it's FM2 on here, but it's the low frequency range on the FM channels. So above that, you get all the advertisements and things. Below it, you don't get anything. What am I hoping to achieve? Hoping for manifestation or audio or anything. I'm hoping for anything. If I get nothing, it doesn't matter. I've come for a walk around the cemetery, haven't I? You can never guarantee these sort of things. But yeah, I'm just having a look around. Daytime investigations fine by you. I prefer night. It's just starting to get dark now. But I think you can, as stupid as this sounds, I think you can see a lot more in the dark because energies show up in the dark, what you normally can't see in the daytime. And I know hauntings do happen in the daytime. We have witnessed things like that. Sorry, FM low range is 64 megahertz to 87. Have I ever seen something? Yes, but I've never actually had my camera on me. I've seen quite a few things. Scariest one for me, I think, I was a lot younger, I was early 30s. I was asleep on the sofa downstairs and I was suffering with sleep paralysis then. And my dog, who was asleep next to me on the floor, and I was kind of in and out, you know what I mean? And I couldn't move because I was suffering with sleep paralysis. And I was aware of something in the room with me, but that's the feeling you normally get. But I managed to glance my eyes across because I couldn't move my head, and I saw something crawling up the wall. It was like a figure of a man. You know, these parts of his arms were really long and his legs were like that, and he's crawling up, and he had big, like gravestone teeth, and he's just grinning at me and crawling real quick across the wall. I haven't got a clue what it was. Was it my imagination because I was kind of just woke up? I don't know, but that's what I saw. Kind of frightened the crap out of me, really, but primarily optimum time is from 9 p.m. till 6 for the energies to align. I'll take your word for it. We can't prove that, but it's horrible use of it too. Mine was a lady like that. Yeah, mine was a man. It was just awful. Big white eyes with big black pupils. It was just, I don't know how I could imagine this, to be honest. It could have been like a waking nightmare. I don't know. Yeah, I've had false awakenings. I've woke up actually in my bed, and my bed was being in the middle of the forest. I was still dreaming, but I was awake, and my bed was there, but I saw all these trees. It was like a rainforest. So, while still a bit of daylight, I keep glancing around just to make sure there's nobody else around, and I'm hearing the animals flapping about in the trees. All you can do is move your eyes. Yeah, I managed to be able to get weird sounds out. I can shout, but it doesn't come out as a shout. Akariku. Let's get this on. So I'm going on the non-commercial FM frequency. Would I advise having a mirror and a TV in the bedroom? People have told me not to. Obviously, TV gives off high EMF, and that can interfere with your brain and your brain patterns. Mirrors, people say that they're like doorways and things. I personally don't have a mirror in the bedroom for that reason. I've got one in the bathroom. That's just personal choice. I totally feel you, Mark. A white face with wide black eyes, big claws, and I'm happy I'm done with it. Akariku. Did I pronounce that correctly? Excellent. I'll get everybody else's wrong now. Oh, what's going on?
April.
So I'm the lower band FM frequencies. I'm hearing footsteps. There's fucking nobody there. I'm creeping myself out now, aren't I? Right, so it's from 64 megahertz to 87. It's a lower bandwidth beneath all the commercial kind of frequencies. So if there's anyone there, would you like to make yourself known and communicate through this device, please? I'm hearing voices in the distance. It is travelling on the wind. I'm seeing that thing again out the corner of my eyes, but it's possibly gravestones. It's hard, isn't it? You've seen so many spirits, but your damn crappy phone pixelating. It might be my signal, to be fair. Is there anyone with us? If there is, can you tell me your name? Are you picking those voices up what are coming from over there in the distance? I don't know if the camera is actually picking it up. I've got some news. Oh, good, you can't hear it. Tony, who's the other part of PSI, has now been accepted into the Warren Foundation for Paranormal Research. So that's both of us in it now. You don't hear any voices, Lisa. So I'm on the lower FM frequency waveband, which is non-commercial. So if something does come through on this, Babsy, excellent news. Yeah, it is. We're both going to be involved in them sort of investigations. Going to make a cup of tea. Mason is modding while I come back. All right, you shouldn't have left your phone with him. Ellie Belt, yeah, thank you. Akariku, yeah, excellent. Good news for Tony and me because we're both in it now. Hello? Faint voices on this. Hello? Rachel, great news, excellent, yeah. You will tell me if somebody sneaks up behind me, won't you? Because I'll jump and end up in that tree. Must admit, I had something faint then, Mr. Rough Dog. Yeah. I'm purposely on this bandwidth because I know there's no commercial stations there. Rachel wants to come sneak up on me now. I'm hearing voices from over there. I'm seeing things moving about. Watch out for the parking. No, not at this time. I actually know I'm not work here anyway. It's all good. When balloons, people have got this thing. Rosebush behind me. Nice job putting it into landscape. There's a voice then. Hello? Yeah, I figured it out that if you start a YouTube live, before you press go live, you put your phone sideways and then it'll go landscape. The sky's getting a lot darker behind me. So the temperature was 15.4 when I started this about, was it 10 minutes ago? It's now 12.6. There's a massive drop in temperature, but it is getting darker, so it will get colder. Hello? Anybody there? Can't hear the voices. Would you do a subtitle version of this, please? Does it do that automatically? I don't know if it'll pick them up because it is very, very faint. I'll get it a bit closer. If there is somebody with me, can you communicate using this radio device? Ellie Bell, is it you as a wedding tonight? I thought I heard something, but I'm not sure. Those Captain Joe transcripts. Alright, yeah, I mean, something like, yeah, I wouldn't want to type it all out by hand because it would take hours. The wind's picking up. There. The good so it isn't your imagination, Alibert. No, there shouldn't be anything on this frequency or these frequencies what it's scanning through super quick. Because this is, I think these are built for America, and America has different stations to us, but we don't use that frequency here in the UK. I'm scanning the graveyard at the moment. I've put on my big screen. Oh, cool. I'll switch the camera around and give you a look at the other side while I've got this running. And again, yeah, there's a voice coming through that, but it's so quiet and faint. The tree looks like a face. What, that tree? You heard something then, Babsy. Yeah, it's really difficult to make out what it is, but there's something coming through on that frequency. Sounds female in your opinion, Mr. Dog? Oh, you can't get better than 720 pixel. Saul's eating a smashed burger. A smashed burger, what's that? Really messy, it is. That's That's the council for you. This isn't a private cemetery. So there's some voices coming from the distance. A vegan burger. So what I'm going to do is put the stuff in the bag, and I'm going to walk over there. There's war graves over there. We've got English, Italian, and actually German, what was shot down over the city. And we'll see if we can pick up anything. I'll try some EVPs over there. A vegan burger. It's starting to get a bit darker now. Oh, it's not a vegan burger. Let's have a look. What was this? Loads of runny cheese on it. Right. You know, that sounds really nice, but I love cheese. But it kind of plays up with my IBS. I can only eat certain cheeses. So temperature is now down to 12 degrees. Is that a shadow over my right shoulder? I'm just looking in the camera there. Way back behind me. Is there something there? I can't make it out. There's a lot of black gravestones and grey ones. What? That area? I can see black gravestones. I don't. Yeah. Trying to figure out which direction. Let me point it, because when I look round, I'm under the weeping willow. There. Sorry. Over there. Over there. Black gravestone. Trying to figure out where that is. I've lost my coordination here, because it's all backwards in the camera. Black pony. There, that one. I think it's two. There's a black gravestone and there's another one in the distance. It's kind of like giving that pareidolia effect. Let's get this voice recorder out while I can still see. Oh, don't say I've lost another one. Here's Mark with the weather. Oh, it's here. I recently lost one of my voice recorders. You know what you try and capture EVPs on? So I quickly had to get a cheaper one. I'm not that impressed with it. It's some kind of German make. Don't know what the name is. It's not on it. But I'm not happy with it. I've got some of the really technical ones at home, but I didn't want to bring it with me. Gonna rain cats and dogs in a minute. Don't forget to leave a like, please, guys. Bab's reminding us, the moderator. A rose bush. This one. That one. Yeah, I've lost one of them. It was an Olympus. I mean, it wasn't an expensive one, but it was just handy. So now I've had to get another cheapish one. I'll try it. I've got like an expensive one at home, but it's very technical and you need to be able to see all the buttons on it. It's more for like studio work and things, or indoors. That one, yeah, it's the wind. The wind's picking up. Mr. Rough Dog, we're due for a big storm this weekend where you are. Really? That rose bush made you jump. Right. Right, let's go. Turn the camera on so you can see where I'm going. No birds out. No, I think the birds kind of stay in the trees when it gets dark, don't they? They don't fly in the dark. Unless they're an owl, maybe. GFAS back in a bit. Or bat, yeah. Yeah, there's noises all over the place. And you sometimes forget that. It does make you jump a bit. It's you're out with nature, and there's obviously animals, there's squirrels, birds, bats. What was that? We saw an owl last night. It was flying in front of the car for ages. Am I using prism? What's prism? Just getting me torch out. Commonwealth graves, yeah. You see them all in a second. See those white ones? Is it an app for live streaming, you think? I'll have to check that out. I'm just... No, I'm... frigging birds in the trees. Did you hear it? I'm just kind of live streaming directly from YouTube. It's kind of a board there telling you all the history, but I don't really want to read all that. See these gravestones here on this side, they're like German and I think some Italian. All the English are on that side, and these was casualties in the war. Cassie Bullfrog, hello. No, PSI don't use apps for investigating. You probably can't make that. It says Hans Miller, German. There's some German casualties. Prism is a live streaming app. Every live stream in Japan seems to have switched because YouTube app sucks. Okay. Well, the reason I use YouTube is just so we can get the video onto YouTube without having to mess about. But I'll look into it, definitely. What the years on the graves? Let's have a look. Can you see that one? Is it Heinz Nietzsche? 1919 to 1946. That one. That's 1911 to 1943. And that is Siegfried vom Weg. Red Witch, hello. Yeah, unfortunately, one of the casualties of the war. I'm going to put the tripod down next to these German graves and try some EVPs. Back, did I miss anything? I've just walked to the graves, to the casualties during the, is it the First and the Second World War, what I'm looking at? Maybe I need to speak German or Italian with them. I would, but unfortunately I can't speak Italian or German. I can speak English or bad English. Welcome back, badass badger. So I'm just going to try a few EVPs here, or trying to capture a few EVPs. It got dark quick. I speak German. Oh, excellent. Well, if we get anything through, you can translate it. Yeah, there's a German war cemetery in Cannock contains Zeppelin pilots, POW camp, deaths, etc. Oh, yeah. Hello. How are you? What are you up to? I'm just getting a lamp out so you guys can see a bit better. Well, IPSI Paranormal. So, sorry, I'm just looking down at the floor. I'm just sorting this lamp out. Living amongst souls paranormal. Hello. So normally I can get various colours on this lamp, but it's giving me a bit of trouble tonight. It's being a bit awkward. Hi, Raven. Hi, Shandy. Mark Vernon says, Wargrave's in the Demon Church, Skidbrook, Lincolnshire, a great place to camp out for the night, haunted by a monk. We actually visited Demon Church 3 times. We got some really good visuals and sounds. It's on our YouTube page somewhere. We had a voice actually shouting, "Get out," and there's nobody there. And then I videoed like it looked like a head walking past the church window. kind of sat down here. I'm not being disrespectful or anything. Hello, is there anyone with me in spirit? Can anyone speak English? I'm next to these German graves. I'm next to Kurt and Albert. Can you please tell me what your name is? Hello, is there anyone with me in spirit? Can anyone speak English? I'm next to these German graves. I'm next to Kurt and Albert. Can you please tell me what your name is? Hello, is there anyone with me in... Plays back on a loop. Don't like it when it does that. Sorry, Mr. Rough Dog. I just saw you. Beto bring you here. Beto brought you here. Excellent living amongst souls paranormal. Beto is excellent. Richard, I should have brought Annabelle. Not in here, no. It's going to be a controlled experiment, the Annabelle project. Somebody asked me to say something in German. I've missed it, sorry. There it is, Mr. Rough Dog. Oh. Sind hier Soldaten? Beto is a great person. Oh, it means any soldiers here. Sind hier Soldaten? Sind hier Soldaten? I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Yeah, don't like this recorder. It keeps looping, doesn't stop after you're recording. So I am getting another one. I'm going to get another Sony, I think. Speaking Sie Deutsch? Speak English? My name's Mark. What's your name, please? Speaking Sie Deutsch? Speak English? My name's Mark. What's your name, please? I thought I could hear something at the end of that. Speaking Sie Deutsch? Speak English? My name's Mark. What's your name, please? It could be the wind. I'll have to run that one through a computer. There's something there. It could be the wind. So let me see these comments. Evie, hello. Does get dark quickly here, yeah. Franklin. Does anybody speak Italian? Does anybody have something easy and simple I can read in Italian? Ciao. Is that supposed to be simple, Mr. Ruft? All right, I'll try that the best I can. Ciao, Bella. All right. Sì un soldato italiano. Yeah, all them crows having a go. Let's play that one back. Sì un soldato italiano. Sì un soldato italiano. What's that clicking? Sì un soldato italiano. What's that clicking? I don't know what that clicking is. They'll be laughing at that accent. Yeah, there probably will be, but I can't speak a word of Italian unless I'm ordering a pizza. All the crows are kicking off over there. Can you hear it? Evie saying, hi, Tim. Only discovered PSI a couple of weeks ago. Head Beardo mentioned them. Mamma mia, a twig. Is it twigs? When I was saying that, I couldn't hear any clicking, and when I played it back, there's clicking. Not just one click, there's about 3 clicks. Let's do it again. Oh, what's it doing? I don't like this recorder. Sì un soldato italiano. Three. Is that somebody doing that? I mean, you saw me doing this recording. Yeah, in World War II, they had to click it to identify allies. Right. What was that, Rachel? Just put... Oh, God. How weird was that recording? Right, let's just see what... Rachel said, welcome all new followers. Don't forget to leave a like and press that bell to receive all notifications. Excellent. Yes. Uploading my effort for my bad translations. Evie, happy I found PSI. PSI is happy that you found us as well. Let me just play that one more time. You tell me if this sounds like hands clapping. Sì un soldato italiano. That was that. Am I imagining that? I just don't get what that clicking is. If it's not clicking, it's clapping. Matt Bennett, sound of the Trinity. Well, I'll be all right then if it is. Let's try a few more. What are them crows having a go at over there? I'm seeing bats as well. Hi, Raven. Hello, is there anyone with me in spirit that would like to communicate? Stop. Clicks weren't audible when I was recording, no. Hello, is there anyone with me in spirit that would like to communicate? I know it's clicking when I'm pressing the button to turn off, but it doesn't explain what that noise was during the recording. Crows sometimes bully each other, the birds. I think that's probably why they are kicking up, right? Clicks aren't gun noises, I think. No, I don't think there was. There's a clicking when I'm turning this on and off, but it doesn't explain what the clicking or clapping was through the recording. And them crows are at it, aren't they? I'll try another one. James Logan, hi Mike, hope the family's good. Yeah, Jamie, how are you doing? Yeah, they're good, thank you. Let me just see what those comments was saying. It's gone off again. Happened when I tried Italian. Try something else in Italian. Somebody else give me something real simple in Italian to say. I don't know a word of Italian. Se qui adesso. Se qui adesso. What does it mean? It means you are here. Se qui adesso. Se qui adesso. Se qui adesso. So I'll just catch up with some of these comments. Living among souls paranormal. I'm happy that Beardo brought me here. Cheers to Beardo. Beardo, yeah. Cheers to Beardo. I think myself and Beardo are going to hopefully have a chat on a live at some point. I think we did mention it the other night. Cheers to the bearded man. So I'll move across now to the English graves and maybe I'll try a few sound recordings over there. Got a pester for that to happen. Right, I'm going to take my stuff over there, then come back for the camera. I can't carry it all. It's all out. Cheers to Beardo. Akariku. I'm an old school. What was that? I've missed some comments. Santa Maria. Is that Italian? Shandy's at old school. Where have I gone? I just took my stuff over there. Right, let's go over to the English grave without dropping the camera and the tripod. It looks real weird in the cemetery now. I mean, it's pretty much dark now, and there's like, you know, these solar lights. They're all over the place, flashing on and off. It's Holy Mary, is it? I've moved over. I'm over the English graves now. These are the Duke of Wellington's regiment, different regiments. Akariku, got to go now. Good luck with the rest of the vigil. Thank you. Wake at 6. Yeah, thanks for joining us. Just watch the live back if you miss out. Take care. We'll see you again soon anyway. Try a quick. Living amongst souls paranormal. Yeah, cool. Do put them on YouTube and we'll have a look. Is there anyone with me in spirit now? Can you please tell me what your name is? Signal's getting rough, is it? Is the signal rubbish? Is there anyone with me in spirit now? Can you please tell me what your name is? Signal's getting rough, is it? Is the signal rubbish? Is it fat? It's probably because I was moving. Yeah. Signal's good, is it? Cool. I know you can't see much at the minute because it's camera's on me. Evie, message retracted. Is anyone willing to speak to me that was in the English forces? Can you tell me what your name is, please? My name's Mark. Play that back. Is anyone willing to speak to me that was in the English forces? Can you tell me what your name is, please? My name's Mark. Let's try one more. Is there anyone there? Does anyone have a message for anyone at all? If you do, please speak into this device. What is in my hand? Is there anyone there? Does anyone have a message for anyone at all? If you do, please speak into this device. What is in my hand? Weird. It's pretty quiet, to be fair. I don't feel threatened at all. I'm sat smack in the middle of the cemetery in the where the Commonwealth graves are. I do keep seeing things out the corner of my eye, but it's probably gravestones. It's just in the peripheral, you know. I'll just get the stuff and we'll walk back that way. I'll just put the stuff in the bag and I'll walk you through all the gravestones and that. Oh, you're from Jersey Channel Islands, excellent. I didn't hear those clicks. I did the first one. You saw something in the graveyard. Yeah, it was like a shape. Okay, I've seen quite a few things in the cemetery as well. Or a graveyard. Sorry, I was getting shot. I had a great time having to watch. Thanks, Mark Knight. Yeah, thanks, Ellie Bell. Excellent. Thank you for joining me anyway. It's just a quick vigil session tonight, really, in the cemetery. I am actually walking back that way, but we'll obviously catch up again. Just checking the ground to make sure I've not actually lost anything. Vigil. Hang on, what was that? Georgina, no problem. Catch up tomorrow, yeah. No problem at all. Yeah, that's why Tony's not here tonight. Our investigation at the private home was well, not cancelled, but something come up. I'll turn this round. So yeah, this is sat in the middle of here. It's kind of creepy. Postponed, yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. So I'm just going to walk through this cemetery and head back this way. The signal may get a bit choppy and drop a bit, but I'll keep the lav on. Over here in Jersey Channel, it's raining. All right. Night, Georgia, says Raven. I've got a habit of losing paranormal equipment. I'm just checking the ground where I've been. Mr. Roughdog, might remember to review the footage when those clicks happened on the Italian call-out. It's interesting. Definitely, definitely. I thought it sounded a bit like hand claps. I may be wrong. I'm seeing a shadow over there. Tina, just take a mess up. See you when I get home. Yeah, no worries, Tina. So let's start walking this way. I do apologise if the signal drops out, but it will come back in again. Yeah, for those of you that don't know, Tina is my partner. She's also a moderator on here. So is Babs. She's not my partner, obviously, but she's a moderator, and so is Rachel. Mason is my son. He's 7 years old, and he wants to come investigating with me. So he's a bit young just yet. The rain in Jersey will be hitting the UK tomorrow. Oh, thank you. Thanks for cheering us up. I do actually like the rain. Did you hear that? See those lights flashing on the grave there, look. Oh, I didn't see that bit when she was talking about my boxers. What was it about my boxers? Had I left them on the bathroom floor or something like that? Are those teddies on the bench? Yeah. They're very old as well, looking at them. You know what? I'm just going to check my pocket for my car key before I walk through this cemetery. Yeah, it's there. I think, yeah. You know, you can't beat a cemetery at night, can you? I mean, I know I said don't try it alone, but if you do, it's cool. She found me somewhere. She was live streaming without pants, like newsreaders. Oh right, okay. Yeah, I'd just got out the shower, and I thought I'll do a stream. So all I did was put my jacket on and a baseball cap. So my torch doesn't even go right to the end. I've got a good flashlight there. Yeah, it's on the end of it. It moves. It's got like a zoom. So that's about. I can see about 500 meters down there, but it's not showing up on the camera. Makes you wonder if radio presenters wear any clothes. Well, yeah. Unforgettable. Hello, how are you doing? What's going on investigating a cemetery with no pants on? No, Tony's not here tonight. He's up very early in the morning. That's why I'm in the cemetery by myself. The incident with the no pants on was on the live the other night when I was in the room. I don't wear gym jams, no. I sleep almost naked. Not that you need to know that, but... I'll be cold without pants on. Somebody just whistled over there. There was a whistle. Did you hear it? Cemeteries are lovely in general, though. Peaceful, gentle place of solitude. Yes, definitely. You heard the whistle. I heard it. It made me turn. Hello? Short whistle. Great ghost hunting weather this week. 30 degrees, they reckon. Yeah. we kind of call ourselves investigators because we don't, you know. Your family has a cemetery in Alabama, USA. They have a whole cemetery. So we're coming up to that bench where I was sat. It's like the camera focus. There's that bench where I was sat earlier. It does kind of feel a bit strange without Tony because we both normally investigate together. And we kind of made it a thing where we don't investigate alone, but it was just one of those spare of the moment things tonight. We should hear the whistle. Yeah, it will be in the recording. Orange light in the distance. Yeah, over there, look. On the graves, they've got these solar lights on quite a lot of them. You'd like to go someday, you've looked it up on the internet. Yeah, it'd be cool. We've actually got a castle in Scotland, or the ruins of a castle, because my family, well, my descendants were Scottish. So that'd be cool. Edzell Castle in Scotland. It'd be really cool to visit that someday. It's on the bucket list. Oh, do you know what? There's that. My man's playing tricks with me. I'm hearing kind of whispering. You're in California. Checking behind me. I should really get a gimbal for this. There's that light. Where? Over here in Jersey, Channel Island, the Jersey War Tunnels is haunted. I asked if I could do a paranormal investigation. They said no. Yeah, some places are like that. They can be a bit funny. We've asked quite a few places and they've said no. They don't like and not all the advertising. They don't like people to know because they think it can frighten off customers and things. But in fact, it would probably help get more visitors. There's another one of these angels here, look. Praying angel. There's also a street family name, not very many of us. My immediate family, only one's East Coast. Yeah, you should make a trip of it. I think it will help the visitors. Let's go this way. So, I mean, me being out here tonight by myself as well was kind of a little of an experiment. I think if you keep your cool, it's a lot better. Burial graveyard. Probably 1900s, early 1900s, late 1800s. Because when you're out in a place like this, your mind can play tricks on you. You get giddy when you're scared. You really like this live stream? Oh, excellent. Family cemeteries are common in eastern and southern US. Many generations lived in the same community, buried in them. Yeah. That's Mr. Rough Dog. Did you hear that? A very faint scream. So this is a chapel where they used to do the services. The one with asbestos in it. See through the windows. Heard something sort of muffled. It could have been an animal. I'm not saying it was a person, but it sounded like a scream to me. It'd be freaky if there was a face at the window. Babsy heard that. I think it'd be cool to visit here again at some point with Tony, and then we can do different experiments. It's a bit difficult when I'm by myself because obviously I'm holding all the equipment and trying to control the camera. Rachel never liked that building. Jesus Christ, did you hear birds in the trees? I'm hearing banging on the floor. Could have been rabbits. This is the road going up to the cemetery gates right down there. Yeah, I'm spooking the birds in the trees. That's the chapel where I've just been there. Simon Ayres, hello. So those noises of the birds in the trees, as I'm walking past, I'm spooking them. Hi, how are you doing? Is it a light on in the chapel or a reflection? I think it's a reflection there. It's one of the signs on the outside walls. It's like reflective. That there. Yeah, reflection. So the camera's kind of losing focus because it's getting really dark. Is the moon out? I'm not sure because it's overcast. It's very cloudy, grey skies. Oh no. This is why I lose equipment. Look, I don't even know how I lost that. So I'm just coming to the roadside. I'm just killing the torch because I don't want to dazzle any of the drivers. So it'll just be dark for a minute. I honestly thought I could hear walking next to me then. Yeah, definitely do some investigating if we ever get over to the Jersey channels. It'd be cool to do an inside one, but that way we can take obviously all our equipment with us. As I'm walking around this cemetery, I've only got a bag with just a few things in. So yeah, I'm just at the gates now. I'm just leaving. I do appreciate everybody joining me. We will catch you at some other point. We're putting some more videos up, doing some more experiments. So yeah, it's been good. Thanks everyone for watching, and I'll hopefully catch you on the next one. We're live again on Sunday, I think. Yeah, thanks Babs and all the other moderators. Very brave to go by myself. Yeah, just one of those things. Drive carefully, thank you. I'm not that far from where I live, actually. I'm about 5 minutes away. I do appreciate every one of you, like I said, for joining the live. It's been really good. Thanks for doing a live. Yeah, no problem. Glad you made it. Yeah, it was just a kind of something quick to do because we lost the investigation for tonight, although it's being moved over for next Friday at somebody's house. Mr. Rough Dog, no problem. Unforgettable. We'll see you again soon. I'm going to cut the live off now because I'm coming onto the road. So take care, guys. See you soon. Bye, Shandy. Bye, Raven.